Hello, kids. Today I am going to tell you a story about the mystery of the Whispering Library. It was a windy evening in the little town of Maplewood. The leaves rustled outside, and the streetlights flickered like tiny golden fireflies. In the middle of the town stood an old stone building, Maplewood Public Library, built over 100 years ago. Everyone said the library was haunted. Of course, 11-year-old Anya didn't believe such things. She loved books, mysteries and solving puzzles. Ghosts, she thought, were just stories people made up when they didn't have enough facts. But that was before the night she heard the whisper. One Saturday evening, Anya's mother, who worked as the librarian, was closing late. Anya sat in the corner, reading her favorite detective story. The clock ticked, tick-tock, tick-tock, until it struck 8. Her mother called, "Anya, 5 more minutes." Anya nodded, flipping another page. The library was silent. Too silent. Then, from the far end near the history section, she heard it. "Find the book. Behind the clock." Anya froze. "Mom," she whispered. But her mother was far on the other side, turning off the lights. Anya's heart thumped like a drum. Find the book behind the clock. What did that even mean? She tiptoed to the history section. There, on the wall, hung a large, old grandfather clock. It was dusty and had stopped working years ago. Anya peeked behind it. Nothing but cobwebs. Suddenly, the clock's pendulum moved on its own. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Anya gasped. That's not possible. Then, a small piece of paper fluttered from behind the clock and landed at her feet. She picked it up. It was yellowed and torn. On it was written in curly handwriting, "To find the truth, follow the moonlight." Anya showed the paper to her mother, but Mrs. Rao laughed. "It's probably a leftover from some scavenger hunt. Come on, time to lock up." But Anya couldn't stop thinking about it. That night, as she lay in bed, moonlight streamed through her window. "Follow the moonlight," the paper had said. The next evening, she convinced her mom to let her help clean up again. When her mom went to the office room, Anya sneaked back to the history section. Moonlight shone through the high window and fell on a particular row of books, Maplewood Town Records. She followed the beam with her eyes and noticed that one of the shelves had a tiny keyhole at the side. She tugged the books away and found a small wooden door, a secret compartment. Her heart raced. She needed a key. She searched around and noticed something odd. One of the books was much heavier than the others. When she opened it, a small silver key was taped inside the back cover. She used it. The lock clicked open. Behind the door was a dark passage, leading to a spiral staircase going down. Anya hesitated for a moment. Then curiosity won. She stepped inside. At the bottom of the stairs was a small, round room filled with old furniture, broken lamps, and dusty boxes. A portrait of a man with kind eyes hung on the wall. Beneath it was a nameplate, Mr. Arthur Greenwood, first librarian of Maplewood. Suddenly, the air turned cold. A soft blue glow filled the room. Anya turned around, and there he was, a transparent man, dressed in an old-fashioned coat, floating a few inches above the floor. Anya gasped and took a step back. Don't be scared," said the ghost, smiling kindly. "I won't harm you. My name is Arthur Greenwood. You must be Anya." "You know my name?" she stammered. He chuckled. "I've been watching the library for many years. You're the first one curious enough to find this room." Anya blinked. "So, you're the one who whispered?" The ghost nodded. "I needed help. There's a mystery here that has never been solved. Someone long ago took something precious from this library. My journal. It contains the story of a hidden treasure meant to help the town rebuild after a fire. But it was stolen before I could reveal it. Treasure? Anya's eyes sparkled. Yes, said Mr. Greenwood. Not gold, but knowledge. A secret map, and an invention that could bring endless light. It's hidden here somewhere. I can't touch things in your world, but you can. Anya agreed to help. Mr. Greenwood told her the first clue lay inside the oldest book in the library, The Tales of Maplewood. They went upstairs. The ghost simply floated through the ceiling. Anya found the book, thick and dusty, sitting on a high shelf. She opened it carefully. Inside, a slip of paper read, "Where stories sleep and candles weep, beneath the dragon's tail, you'll find what you seek." "What does that mean?" Anya asked. Mr. Greenwood smiled. "There's an old dragon sculpture near the reading corner." They hurried there. Sure enough, a carved dragon held a candle stand. But one candle had melted oddly, as if over something. Anya pressed the wax aside and found a tiny wooden box hidden inside the dragon's tail. Inside was another note. One final clue. Return to where time stopped. Anya understood immediately. The grandfather clock. They rushed back to the history section. Mr. Greenwood's glow shimmered brighter as they approached. "The treasure must be near," he whispered. Anya examined the clock again. It had stopped at exactly 11:11. She pressed the numbers on the faceplate. Nothing. Then she noticed that one of the numbers, 1, was slightly loose. She pushed it, and the clock door popped open. Inside was a small wooden chest, wrapped in cloth. Anya pulled it out and opened it slowly. Inside were two things, a leather-bound journal and a tiny glass orb that glowed softly with blue light. Mr. Greenwood looked at it lovingly. "That's my invention. The light of knowledge. It glows when near wisdom, reminding people that true treasure lies in learning." Anya smiled. "So this is the treasure of Maplewood." He nodded. "And now, it's found. You have freed me from my promise to guard it." The blue glow around him brightened. "Thank you, Anya. Tell the world that stories are the real light that never fades." Before she could reply, he faded slowly into shimmering dust that danced in the air and disappeared. Anya felt a lump in her throat, but smiled. She placed the journal and orb carefully on a library table. The next day, her mother found the items and was amazed. The journal contained plans for a solar reading lamp, an invention far ahead of its time. The local newspaper called Anya the girl who solved the Whispering Library mystery. The orb was placed in a glass case at the library entrance, where it still glowed softly, only for those who truly loved reading. And sometimes, when the moonlight fell across the shelves just right, Anya could still hear a faint whisper. "Keep reading. Keep learning. The light never dies." Morale, curiosity, courage, and a love for learning can solve even the oldest mysteries and bring light to the darkest corners. So that's all for today. If you like our stories, please subscribe or press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.